however many wrinkles you may have, however far your eyes or nose or mouth are spaced apart. Why should that make us treat people differently? If anything, individuality is a beautiful thing. And if we all look the same, how boring and predictable life would be. I think the more that we're able to just say, this is who I am, and this is what I look like, I don't need to change that to please or offend anyone, the more loving we can be to ourselves. Just as when you have a baby, you have a child, you say they're perfect, everything about them is just so wonderful. And if you were to change all of those things, would they still be the same person to you, or would you say you're unrecognizable? You know, we need to be ourselves. We need to look how we look without trying to hide that or filter that or censor that or completely disguise that. Because when we are our authentic selves, when we show up as who we truly are, we really are, that's when we resonate with people. That's when we are the most vulnerable, because we're not masking or shielding or guarding anything. We are just being ourselves. And that also encourages others to feel good enough being themselves too. And I think to be around women who don't wear lots of makeup, I've never felt so peaceful and so happy and so unjudged. I don't feel like I'm in competition with women who don't wear makeup. Whereas when I had makeup and false lashes and false nails, it felt like everybody was enemies. Everybody was catty and dog eat dog towards each other. It was this kind of contest for who could be the most beautiful. But actually, it made people ugly behaving in such a way. And whilst, you know, people can be worshipped for being attractive, their behaviour becomes so toxic and so unkind and unnecessary that to me, I don't value that at all. I want to move away from that and be nothing like that. And I think that's why I found my way back to my natural self, because I realised how absent and unfulfilling it was to wear makeup. I didn't enjoy it. Sue Mom says, some advice for me. How can I forget a person I've loved so much? She is something to me and I don't want to forget her. So to love someone is a blessing in itself. To be able to have those emotions towards someone. Some people go through life never having known what that feels like. So I think it's important to realise that you have been blessed by the love towards someone. Now that pain that you feel when you lose someone you love, or when they're no longer in your life in the way that they once were, that also shows that the absence of that person causes you to miss them. But that is beautiful in itself, because it shows how much they meant to you. Now, not everything or everyone in life is destined to be with us forever, because ultimately our life path is our own. It's an individual journey that even if you had a twin sibling or you cloned yourself, through freedom of choice and free will, you can end up as polar opposite people as you walk through life. So it's important to know that the person that you've loved is also living their life, and their life should be lived in a way that makes them happy, just as your life should be lived in a way that makes you happy. So if you grow apart, or you like different things, or you lose touch with each other, please don't see that as a sad thing. You can look back and have fond memories of the love that you shared, but also feel love to the fact that they are living their life in a way that is true to them. And if you find yourselves on different paths, it's okay. That's destiny to be that way. And it doesn't have to be a negative. It doesn't have to be a vacant part in your life that is missing, but more so a pleasant memory of what was there and what it taught you. So if you do feel love or the absence of love in your life, count that as a blessing and know that it has made you who you are today because of that. And that's something to be very thankful for. So scrolling your comments, Ahmed says, nice to meet you, my dear friend. Thank you, nice to meet you too. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Viran says, I know you're a celebrity and still reply to everyone. I try my best to. I don't really see myself as a celebrity. I'm just a normal person who has a following. And definitely years ago, as social media was kind of forming, it was more unique to have an online presence. Whereas today, I feel like so many people are on social media, so many people have gained thousands of followers that it's not a unique thing anymore.